Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I don't think you can beat Luke Shaw, Peter, when it comes to players coming good. Having suffered just about every setback imaginable, I'm delighted to see him finally fulfil his potential, especially on that attacking front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. And this is Pele! He's found a way through!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aguero.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Dani Olmo. Now it's Hazard. Now there's a fine ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Makasih. Drogba.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Newcastle finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Over to the right flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hakimi. Quality ball. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he is Cruyff! And he's found the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
Impressive jump! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Vinicius Junior, he's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior is always looking to break lines. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he shoots! Makasih.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Sends it crossfield. And it's Azar. Dani Olmo, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Hakimi, Vinicius Junior gets a foot in here. There's the shot! There's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Makasih, that's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dani Olmo. Now it's Pele. That's destined for the flank. He is through here. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep him...
Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! Vinicius Junior. Newcastle have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Will play through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Newcastle up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15, Drogba, será sustituido por el dorsal 22.
So let's get the ball rolling. Cannavaro. Makaleli.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And that could set him on his way. But he's well... Shoots! He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. They've played it short. Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Romero. Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Aguero looking to receive it in space. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo. Now it's Pelé. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Bellingham. Shaw in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That is lovely. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it into space. And he's straight offside. Rodri. And it's Olmo. Newcastle have it back and can go again. Now it's Messi. Space for him to turn and look. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. Pelé. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rodri. Now it's Aguero. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Thuram. Makaleli. And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's having a go! Not the most accurate pass. He'll try from distance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Azar. Makaleli. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Delivered low. McAllister. And Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball, deftly away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Newcastle clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Aguero. Shaw. Now, can they get him away? He has found the... Aguero! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Shaw. He's having a hit! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Azar, a player who needs no introduction, chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Bellingham, looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, such a clever touch. It's Aguero! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
He's cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Cruyff. He shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. McAllister. Thuram. He's gone forward. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. And he's in on goal. Dani Olmo! So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's managed to get free. And he's there to belt it away. Newcastle have it back and can go again. It's Pele! And the ball is out of play. Zanetti. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Aguero is wide and looking to get onto this. Dani Olmo, who can single-handedly make a difference. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries a shot!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's found a way through. Delivers the ball. And he's quick to get rid. Gerrard stood his ground strongly. Gerrard! They've scored! You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Newcastle currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And Cruyff! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected.
Cruyff! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to... And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Towering header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Rijkaard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Gerrard. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Knocks it into space. Yamal's cross. And he's there to belt it away. De Bruyne. Tries one from range. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And here's Batistuta. Nice physical challenge. And this is De Bruyne. Yamal. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pulls it back. Cannavaro tries to clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a...
Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
He's found Batistuta! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Rodri. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vinicius Junior. Newcastle so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Look at that drive! There it is!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
20 minutes in. Number 9.
Newcastle have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Schneider, and this is Cruyff. Hazard. Schneider. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Schneider powering forward here. 15 minutes till half-time. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
The cross. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that. Newcastle really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Vinicius Junior running at top gear. Now it's Schneider. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that was vital. Spread to the right. Batistuta. Great vision. This looks promising. Looking to play him in. Looking for the far post.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Pelé. Pelé makes a dash for it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot a goal! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero! He is simply indefatigable! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were and that signals the end of the first period. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Newcastle absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Newcastle producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0.
Substitution for New Zealand, number 17, Lamine Yamal.
So we're off again.
And on to replace him is number 20.
That is good alertness. Gerrard. And it's Schneider. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. It's out for a goal kick. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Nuno Mendes. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And this is Aguero, and he's got his cross in. Vinicius Junior. Pelé. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pelé. And here's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Pelé. And it's Pelé! it's hit the upright. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, they can break here. Berbatov. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. They've won a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Sends it crossfield. Newcastle gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. Vinicius Junior is the team's great visionary. Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff. Cruyff! And there's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position. Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's beautifully weighted. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard. Schneider. Tele. Cruyff. That is a brilliant interception. Yaya Toure. And it's Berbatov. Now it's Aguero. A heavy challenge. Rodri, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cruyff, looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's a sharp little ball here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And this is Cruyff. Aguero. 75 minutes played. And here's Schneider. He's being urged to shoot. Cross in. Batistuta. Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. To Gerrard. He can run onto that. Hazard. Cross flung in towards the middle. It's Snyder! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Number 8, Kevin De Bruyne. Coming on the field is number 14, Kaká.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, we all know about the pace and the running strength of this fella, Bradley Barcola, Peter. But what's impressed me most is the maturity and intelligence in his play. His link-up game is highly effective, and he's just as capable of hurting teams with good decision-making as he is running past everyone.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so now a big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Newcastle with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Ball's towering header! It's bounced back off the post. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is just off target. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. Now it's Aubameyang. No, he is not giving anything away. Oh, that's fabulous. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. So it is still 0-0. Bale has it in a wide position. Very nicely done. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he tries a shot! They've scored! And there is your opener. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Newcastle are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Tries to get it clear. Newcastle have their second corner now. Bale plays it short. Bale. Barcola wins the duel this time. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pelé. Knocks it into space.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Cruyff is flagged offside. Rijkaard making good progress on the right-hand side. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Neatly clipped into space. That's a little off target. And it's Rice. Azar, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Azar. That's the keeper's ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, terrible mistake. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That looks a cracking ball. Chance! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's cut it out. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Newcastle have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Out towards the flank. Hangs in across. Schlotterbeck clears. What's going wide left? And the counter is on. And he plays one through. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, nice touch. He has found the way through. Messi! Deftly away. That could spell trouble. And he is deftly away.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, they can break here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And Aubameyang! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness. Oh, he's been caught on it here. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bale. Rice. They get a throw in. Maldini. Thuram. Oh, good read. Spence. Kimmich. Desai cuts it out. Desai gets on his bike and on the move. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pelé, there he goes, motoring forward. And the ball's come loose here. Has another go! And he couldn't finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Could move up a gear here. Pelé, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
And it's been given away. And he's got away from him. Oh, great chance! Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Khan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He might have a chance! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution for Newcastle, number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 19.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Number 10. Eden Hazard.
Nice looking ball.
Number 7.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Number 4. Patrick Vieira. Coming on the field.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
17.
And back to the keeper they go. Khan, the consummate custodian whose focus is unbreakable.
Number 22. Pavel Nedved.
Oh, that's well spotted.
14. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Vinicius
Number
Junior
8.
tries to pass it through. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Kubo. Rice. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. Oh, just skips past his man.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kimmich. And it's Nedved. Rodri. Now this could be a chance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, important interception. Kimmich is there to clear. And that's that. Newcastle can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
And a quick
Your
announcement
final
for the
thoughts,
benefit.
Jim?
Well,
If
Peter,
anybody who has
I
found
really
themselves
couldn't
a
see
little
what
lost
this
today,
team was
please
trying
look
to
at the
achieve,
screen for
whether it's the
information
manager's
on how to
message not
find your
getting
way
through
around the
or not
stadium.
having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Now it's Pelé. Great defending, strong and determined. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number 1 there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his...
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hazard tries to pass it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti getting forward. Thuram spots it and intercepts. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Quarter of an hour played. Thuram. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Hazard. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hazard. Good ball, good take. Now it's Pelé! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Baggio. Oh, easy pickings there. Milan currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Mbappe! And now the breakaway. Nicely shaped ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Maldini. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Cannavaro. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, and the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Milan are looking to go forward now. And this is Cruyff. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lovely bit of skill. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Cruyff! And it's hoisted clear. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's nice. Maldini running with the ball. And here's Mbappe. Ibrahimovic now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Azar. Zanetti. Zanetti making good progress. Tries to play it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Azar. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Milan leading by one at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're underway for the second half. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Passes short and sharp. Played with finesse. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he spark a counter here? Looking to play him in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Here's Vieira. Saliba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That is lovely. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Zanetti scooting forward. Couldn't squeeze it through. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And here's Mbappe, and it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. That has ended up in no man's land. Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi, very much a man of this moment. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Big chance! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Vieira. Knocks it into space. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Gullit. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Messi just eases him off the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And Gullit! And that's a real chance missed.
Gullit has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Il numero 6. Il numero 8. Gerrard.
That's a good ball out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Maldini. Kagawa, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And it's Nedved. Oh, good spread. And he cuts out the supply. Gerrard. And he's found a way past. Now it's Ibrahimovic. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Gerrard. Now it's Gullit. Gullit! And there's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Pedri has got himself a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
Messi considers his options.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Numero 18.
Good strong hand by the keeper. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, the clearance is short. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Diamante really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Now it's Messi. 4 extra minutes added on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Kagawa. Rummenigge. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
And that is well cleared. It's a sweeping cross. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cross goes in there. Akanji attempts a clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to pass it through. That's beautifully weighted. Good read, needed to be. Gerrard. Goes looking wide. Not the most accurate pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Saliba. Newcastle controlling the possession in this early phase. Vinicius Junior has the space to scheme. Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo. Here's Rodri. This is a promising build-up. Aims beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Haaland. Rodri. Well, that has not gone well. Dani Olmo, great vision.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Over to the right flank. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Cruyff. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dani Olmo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Akanji wins the duel this time. Szoboszlai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he cuts out the supply. Dani Olmo. Zanetti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Dani Olmo. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Dani Olmo is on to... Takes a shot! Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldinho. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hazard. Cruyff. And this is Hazard. Skims one in, and it's turned away, and he's only too happy to take that back. And that's a... He's had a shot! And want to be quick to recover this. It's crossed into the middle. That's a decent clearance. Dani Olmo. And here's Cruyff. It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Hazard with the delivery. A corner it is then. Newcastle with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kanji gets it away. Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Hazard. Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Pelé! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?